Hi Scorpio, we're going to do your reading. So this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It is general, as you know, will not, cannot resonate for everyone. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. Let me show you pre-shuffle real quick. So we've got the Knight of Wands and the Fool card. So the Knight of Wands is passion, a passionate new beginning. That Knight looks... It could go either way. I believe it's you wanting a new beginning, but there's some back and forth, right? Because the Knight, it should be this way, but that way would be facing away from a new beginning. We're going to dig in deeper. We also got I feel like somebody is shooting themselves in the foot. We got the Magician here. So the Magician is, somebody that can manifest, somebody that can... knows they can have anything they want, and it has all the tools to make it happen. But we also have the Queen of Wands. So there's drama, some drama going on here. The Queen of Wands is someone who is sharp and assertive, and she can cut things out. She's got that sword raised. It does look like there's a return. There's an energy of a return, and let's just get started. But there's some drama or something too, How are you? How are you guys? I hope you're well. So I have been totally obsessed with, I started, reinventing myself like I always tell you guys to do. And I started aerial yoga. Oh my gosh, my spine, which is, if you don't know, that's like the ribbon, and the hoop. And I actually love the hoop. But my spine is like so bruised, and I've got bruises all over. But I'm obsessed, and I just want to be really good at it. But I'm not, but I will be. It's proven if you put enough time, like anything you set your mind to, 10 hours is going to have you in a certain area. Even if it's not something you're good at, right? 10 hours is going to have you at a certain level of expertise, right? But it's not arguable. You can't even question it. It's not debatable. If you put 100 hours into something, you're going to be good. And eventually, whatever that time frame is for that particular thing, you'll become an expert. So anything you want, you can become good at. You just got to, pay your dues. And believe in yourself. Sometimes you can make it happen by manifesting it and make the success happen overnight. I sure am chatty. Okay, let's get started. I'm just going to do a couple more from this deck. And then I'm going to grab another deck. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles. I see Phoenix rising too. And the High Priestess. Scorpio, I feel like... I'm going to keep these out. I feel like there is this drama. Maybe there's a drama queen in your life. But you kind of know that the drama's not over, something like that. But it's kind of like maybe like a moth to a flame. You're still drawn to it, or you still want them to come back, even though you know the drama's not over. So, Phoenix rising, I like that. All right, let's go ahead and lay out a spread. This is Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You guys are going to have a powerful reading. I'm getting a lot of picking up a lot of lovers energy, and maybe even twin flame. Something passionate, a lot of attraction. Okay, let's see what's going on with your energy. We're going to see what's going on with you, with them, where we are in the connection, what kind of connection it is. Hopefully Knight of Pentacles is overall. So I like the Knight of Pentacles because it's slow and stable. Ooh. Three of Swords. Wow, there's that Lovers. I think I just told you guys I was feeling. Overall energy is... This is like a knight in shining armor, right? The Knight of Pentacles. And then you have the Three of Swords and the Lovers card. So looks like there was a heartbreak over a decision. I'm going to have to clarify those. Let's see what's going on with your energy. I'm going to put you up here and them down here. So flip the roles if you need to. Okay, the Chariot. Interesting. So forward motion. Could be travel, could be moving, but let me see something real quick. Let me see what that's about. You know what I feel like? I feel like you guys are stop in wanting to reach out or move forward with someone, even though you know that the timing's not right, something like that. What's going on with that Chariot card? Main male. Oh, and a gift. Maybe there's a gift you want to give. Or you're having to hold yourself back from taking action, I believe. Tell me more about Scorpio's energy. Or reaching out could be. Wow. So yeah, a lot of action, energy, fast motion, or, that's on your mind. Scorpio, be careful with your giving. Don't give somebody a Ferrari that gave you a go-kart, right? Don't overgive. Sets the wrong tone. Tell me more about Scorpio. Wow, justice. Maybe you're the one that did someone wrong and you want to balance that out. But I still feel like timing's off or something. Let's see. What's your person's energy? The sun. Healing, illumination, hope, growth, children. I like it. There's that Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Maybe new money. Maybe an inheritance somewhere in the story here. Oh yeah, focused attention. Look at that. A lot of work. Somebody may have their business starting to take off. We're going to have to ask more detail how they feel about you. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the recent past. Yeah, decision. Again, you had that in the beginning. And then the Magician. And then there's the High Priestess. There's like a strong itch to communicate value here. To communicate, somebody sees the other's value. An itch that wants to be scratched, but you're like, no, because then what? What if I go ahead and reach out? Then what? That's probably what's going through your mind. Maybe their mind. If you reach out now, then what? Could you blow it for when the time is right? Something like that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, truth, clarity. Somebody wants the truth. This is also victory after a battle. It could be about a mother or a wife. So there's a truth about pain. Somebody got, I think, looks like somebody gave into their passion. Look at this, 3 aces. The only ace we don't have is the cups. And there's also an energy of waiting. And there's strong money energy here too. So strong work ethic maybe. But somebody made the wrong decision. Maybe it's because of money. But there's a lot of passion in this connection. Okay, tell me, let's see, what is this person's energy right now? Whoops, yep, thank you. Yeah, they're juggling. They're juggling a lot. Is it you? I don't know. Wow, right at the bottom of the deck. Temperance. How to hold it all together. There's a rainbow there. Temperance could be same-sex somewhere in this scenario. Same-sex person. Not a same-sex person, a same-sex relationship. Maybe somebody's kid. I don't know. I'm not getting that's not very clear. I don't think it's terribly relevant though. But here we have justice. We have justice and temperance, balance, patience. Somebody needs to be patient because the other person is trying to figure stuff out. That's what this is in a nutshell. Yeah. They're trying to take a break from it. And yep, look at that before they come in. And here's what else. Again, I feel like if I do come in with love, then what? Am I going to end up hurting someone? This is a selfish energy, but I feel like that's what somebody's holding back from. Whoa, hello. Okay, yeah, so there is a lot of love here, but it's not being expressed at the moment, but it's going to be. I feel like there's an extended, because we have 2 deception cards. Or doing. I felt it. Let me see. What is the problem with this relationship? Wow. Yeah, third party. Also drinking, I think. Because I almost said it earlier. And that has to come to an end. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, drinking again. So for some of you, I mean, that's not going to be all of you, but we've got the World card. This is a powerful card. This is about a new beginning. Judgment. So there's a second chance. For happiness. I mean, this is quite a lineup here. Patience, balance. Often temperance is controlling something, controlling a substance, you know, being able to balance out a drinking situation. I feel something kind of sad and dark here too. Like there's temptation. Oh, yeah. Wow. I do feel like there's a self-medicating. Somebody could, just Ambien. Somebody needs to be careful with Ambien because it's altering what you would normally do. Maybe driving. But there's a strong temptation for a substance, you know. And somebody is really fighting it. That's really hard. But, okay, so multiple stories here. Somebody chose someone else that left somebody else very, very hurt. And there's a strong energy of wanting to come back and do this again, but it's, why do I feel so much deception? Oh, maybe the drinking is being hidden. Maybe some substance is being hidden. I'm not sure. There's a wife. Empress energy. If you're in a twin flame, check out those extendeds. Those are freaking amazing. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of conflict around a substance. Let me see. I'm gonna grab an oracle. Let's see if we can get some. Actually, I'm gonna grab this one first. I hate to say this, I feel like somebody needs to really be careful, and somebody knows this, but somebody else might not. Be careful with the drinking or the substance. Hangman in reverse. Tell me about Scorpios. Tell me about deception. Is there deception? Again, with the Empress. Again, didn't this one come out when I was talking about the deception? Empress could be Libran, could be a mother or a wife. You know, maybe somebody doesn't want to leave the other person because the other person has a substance issue. 6 of Wands. Recognized. Glory. There might be a ego thing going on here. Wheel of Fortune. Wow. And there's money tied up. It looks like 8 of Cups. And there's some strategy. Okay, so I think you guys get it. The story is that this is a powerful, like a deep connection, but there's a lot of conflict. I don't think you're supposed to hold yourself up. I think I have a really, really good Scorpio extended, almost personal, about deception. A really, really good one. I think maybe one of my favorites. I'll link it below, but there's some strategy about how to leave a situation. Look at that, another strategy. This one looks strategic too. And there is indication of twin flame. So in the extendeds we try to find twin flame. And if we look for signs of twin flame, we usually pretty much get everything we ask for, because the extendeds are very, very detailed, because they only a few people see them. You can only watch them if you're drawn to them. But they come through like personals. We do a spread totally on your person. We ask what would they say if they had no ego, if they had no fear of embarrassment. We look for time frame. We usually get it. We look for twin flame confirmation. they're just amazing. And I think there is a really amazing Scorpio extended. And it's timeless. It might be from a few months ago, but it's timeless. So anyway, just you can check it out if you want. How about some advice for Scorpio? Oh, don't be envious. So maybe somebody that you're envying is in, like, they have their own deal and you maybe wouldn't want to change anyway. You wouldn't want to switch positions with them. I am the same as everyone with different challenges. Ooh. Wow, I understand. Look at the orange there. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Oh my gosh, death. This is kind of crazy. So in energy, there is no death. It's energy can't die. It just transitions into a different form, right? So, but this could be the loss of a loved one. And remember, I picked up on inheritance earlier. So endings are merely beginnings. Let's get a note from the universe and then we will wrap up. You were born with the it quality. Okay, one more. Okay, I just want to pull this one. Oh, because it got stuck on my finger. Don't be misled. You've got time. Okay. And then I love that. Earlier disappointments were just a rehearsal for great stuff coming your way. Look at that. So whatever it is, you have time. I keep, remember in the beginning, I kept feeling a start, stop, start, stop. So trust your judgment. We had the High Priestess. I didn't focus on it much, but we had the High Priestess come out a bunch. Okay. So there you go. I love you guys. Let me know your story and leave comments because I'm doing a giveaway. I'm giving away one of these, my crazy possessed candle that comes on and off by itself. And a ton of healing bracelets, just a ton of healing bracelets, a ton of them, a ton. Did I say a ton? Probably 50. This isn't all of them. And I'm going to heal, I'm going to cleanse and charge those and set intentions over them for health, wealth, and love and prosperity. And I'm giving away $100 gift card and my wind chimes. So lots of stuff. All you have to do is leave comments. The more, the better. The more comments you leave, the more it boosts the channel and the more it increases your chances to win. Okay, so leave lots of comments. You do have to be subscribed. Hopefully you are anyway, because it strengthens our connection, makes your readings come through more clearly. All right, you guys, let me know your story, where you're watching from, and I will see you soon. I love you guys. Bye, Scorpio.